was just a Craigslist ad. College Hunks came into town and John Smith put out an ad online. He was just so, I guess just aggressive with his advertisement. You know, I saw his ad on Indeed and his ad on Craigslist, and it was day in and day out. You'd see his signs around town and you'd see his trucks around town until finally, you know, it sparked my interest up enough to the point where I just went in and, you know, I contacted him and asked for an interview, and he sat me down and he told me, you know, day one, if you can go home and you can come back and tell me what are the 4 core values, you have the job. So I was so excited, you know, the core values, I'd never heard of that. The previous moving companies I'd worked for, they definitely hadn't heard of core values either, but I went outside to the parking lot, I got in my car and looked at the core values, and then walked back inside and told John about them, and you know, he hired me on and offered me the job. Wow, on the trucks, just here at College Hunks, it's completely different than working on the trucks anywhere else. I felt loved from the very beginning, you know, just loved and thanked. You'd come back from a 13-hour day, and John would have sweet tea and McDonald's cheeseburgers waiting for us at the back of the house. You know, I was getting the opportunities to go out and do sales estimates, look at his numbers from the inside of the company, and actually, you know, help him diagnose some of the problems he was having in his own margins when it came to the move side of the industry. What do I love about College Hunks? Oh man, everything. No, really everything. The core values. You know, they don't just have 4 core values. They actually go out there and live them. You know, I'm a perfect example of the building leader core value. You know, someone who started on the truck and just, you know, started on the truck as a wingman. You know, just after that, he started turning to me with you know, advice doing everything. I was going on estimates and I was bringing pads to jobs and helping him with his logistical side of the business and making sure everything made sense on his end. And it was just the opportunity to, you know, continue to improve myself personally, as a group entirely. You know, it's definitely a team mentality here. Everybody's in it together. Not one person is any more important than any other person, and that's truly great. You know, at the very bottom, there's guys that just work on the trucks, and they're getting handwritten letters from the CEO thanking them for their hard work and dedication to the brand itself. I'd have to just say the opportunity. You know, John, just from a couple weeks into it, 3 weeks in, he said, "Yo, I wanted it to be so cool." You know, one of my guys opened up the Chattanooga franchise, and another one, you went down to Birmingham. Just said that for, at first, you know, he said that and I kind of scoffed at it and shrugged it off, and I didn't want to put too much thought to it because it's definitely a very, very scary thought, not something that every 21-year-old kid can, it's hard to take that seriously, you know, coming from someone in a authoritative position. It was hard to take that seriously being 21. Is this guy actually being serious or not? And after he kept up with that for about 3 or 4 months, and finally got the courage on a family vacation. Well, I didn't get the courage. My brother kind of just dropped the hint to my mom, and she loved it. And we got home after the vacation, and we sat down and had a pretty serious conversation about what it would entail to actually get the franchise going and what it meant to be a franchise and everything like that. We're here. We open up Monday, March the 27th, 2017, and I could not be more excited.